Excel 2016, Module 2, pages 113 through 118. At the bottom of page 113, to view the sales report worksheet in Page Break Preview. Step number 1. Click the Page Break Preview button on the status bar. Okay, down here on the right-hand side on your status bar, we have these different views. And if we start right here, this is normal, then page layout, then Page Break Preview, and that's the one we want, so go ahead and click on that. Change your zoom level all the way down to 30%. This is going to allow us to see all of our page breaks at the same time. Okay, manual page breaks show up with a solid blue line, and that's a break that we would put in. And automatic page breaks show up with a dotted blue line, and those are the page breaks that Excel put in itself based on the criteria set forth in our document, which are margins, etc. Okay. Go ahead and read page 114 because printing will become the bane of your existence in this class. So you need to learn how to do this now so that as you're printing your homework in the future, you understand what you need to do. Because if you look right here, look at this mess. We've got like one tiny little thing sitting right here by itself, which you can't have. We have one tiny little bit right here. I mean, this is not good. You could not print your homework like this and turn it in. All right, on page 114, defining the print area. To set the print area of the sales report worksheet, change your zoom level to 80% so we can see a little bit better. Okay. Now, we are going to select the range. It's a non-adjacent range, A1 to F24, A1 to F24, and then using your control key, A25 to P47. So control A25 over to P and down to 47. Just like that. Okay? So you can see we didn't select those weird blank areas we had. On your ribbon, click your Page Layout tab. In the Page Setup group, okay, Page Setup group, click the Print Area button. Here's Print Area right here. And then click Set Print Area. Now look what happened. The print area changes to cover only the non-adjacent range that we selected. The rest of the worksheet content is shaded to indicate that it will not be part of the printout. I need you to remember that. If it's shaded, it's not part of the printout. So this dark over here, that's for in the future in case you have some work hanging out over here. If it's dark like this, it means it's not going to print. Go ahead and click on cell A1 so that you can deselect and change your zoom down to 50%. Okay? Now, how do we insert page breaks? Read the bottom of page 115 and then turn over to page 116. So we are going to remove the automatic page breaks and insert manual page breaks. Okay, so we have got a dotted page break right here. Do you see it? When you get this funky two-headed arrow, that means we can grab this and we're going to get rid of it. So to get rid of a page break, we're going to pull to the right all the way and then let go. Did you see how it just disappeared? So when you get rid of a page break, you just grab it, pull all the way over and then let go, and it's gone. Now, we also have one right here that's not good. So we want to get over here and we want to get rid of this one as well. Okay, that one's gone. Now click the I column heading to select the entire column. We're going to have to add a page break because this, if we try to put all this on one page, it would be teeny tiny and nobody could read it. This will be fine. But this, all of this crammed onto one page, nobody could read it. So we clicked on our heading on the letter I, right? On the Page Layout tab, we're in step number 5. In the Page Setup group. So we're on the Page Layout tab, we're in our Page Setup group. Click the Breaks button, which is right here. and we're going to select Insert a Page Break. Okay, go ahead and click on cell A1 to deselect, and now you'll see that we broke our page right there. Pretty simple so far, right? All right, on the top of page 117, adding print titles. I will tell you, this is something out in the professional world that we constantly get asked when we're training. How do you add these print titles? And print titles is kind of a deceptive word for this, because what we're really talking about is, what if I want Morning Bean Hot Drink Cafe to appear on the top of every page? We can make that happen. But what's really important is this right here. This is only going to print on this page, and then this page is going to be by itself. And what does this data even mean? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the state and the addresses also print right here, so that all of this data has meaning, or else it's just a page full of data that no one knows what it correlates to. So read on the top of page 117 about adding print titles. To set the print titles, step number 1, on the Page Layout tab in the Page Setup group, click the Print Titles button. So we're on the Page Layout tab in the Page Setup group, and we want to go to the Print Titles button. Go ahead and click on that. So you can see it opens your Page Setup dialog box with the Sheet tab selected. And right here it says Print Titles. This one says Rows to Repeat at top. In the Rows to Repeat at top, you're going to click this button right here. Do you see it? That's okay. It's going to squish that down. That's all right. That's going to allow us, it gets it out of our way so that we can go drag and select what we need. Select the range A1 to A2. So we have A1 to A2. You have an absolute value 1, absolute value 2. Okay, that's correct. Go ahead and click this button again. Now, columns to repeat at the left. Okay, we can click right here. And we want to select columns A and B. Okay, select columns A and B. All right, so take a look at page 117 in figure 2-242. And look at their rows to repeat at top, and then their columns to repeat at the left, and make sure that yours looks exactly like theirs. Okay? Next, we're going to have to rescale the worksheet so that it doesn't appear too small. So, staying right where we are, in the Page Setup dialog box, click the Page tab. In the Scaling section, adjust to amount 60%. Okay? So, scaling, adjust to, and this says 39, and we want to make it 60. You can use your spinner box and go up and down with these arrows, or you can just type it in. Now, click the Print Preview button, which is right here. Turn to page 118. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to click through. Down here it says pages are on 1 of 3. Go ahead and click that next page arrow, and then click it again. Now, you see how this all prints on both of these pages, so that this data over here is correlated to this information here, so that it actually has meaning. Okay? So, click through here and make sure you understand what you did and why you did it. And when you get finished with that, you can go ahead and hit this back button right here to take you back into your document. Go ahead and hit save, and you're ready to move on to your next video.